ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 23 Draft to Glory series here in Oklahoma City with the GOATs in year number 2 after an 11-win regular season last year. Way more than I thought. We end up with the 3rd overall pick, I think, picking Brayden Yager. It's time to show you the lineup. It looks great. There are no holes here on the team at all. Maybe a couple years down the line. Toby Lowe, 83 overall after, I believe, last season he was a 77 to start. Also, I want to apologize. I am still a little sick, but I decided it's time to get some recording done because this cold, the Rona, ain't going nowhere. Toby Lowe, Brayden Yager. So if you hear me sniffle throughout the episode, hopefully you can stand that. Consider leaving this a like. Consider watching my other videos too. Nashville on the way. Kai Koskiranta, that awesome name in the 5th round that we drafted. It looks like everybody on the team except Gary Mayhew and a couple of defensemen are all computer generated. You got Aaron Wall, you got Jesse, or it's just Jesse Nurmi. Wall, who, interesting comment, enforcer who only had 17 penalty minutes last year. How many fights did you have? Hits, does it not say how many fights? No? He wasn't bad, honestly, for a 52 overall low bottom 6. 6'6", maybe he can use that body. Don't be big for nothing. Bennett Brown here on the 3rd line, low top 9. You got Justin Poirier, who was third round pick in our last draft, 69th overall. Nice. You got Rob Ewan, who's on the 3rd line there, who doesn't really work chemistry-wise with the rest of the team, which is unfortunate. Emilio Langkow, Tomas Euronin, and Semenov. We don't have any pure centers on the 4th line there. Defensively, we really got to pick a good defenseman this year. I'm hoping with that 1st overall pick, which it hopefully is this year, we need defensive prospects. We are not going to be a team that wins games if we can't bring any good defensemen here. The only drafted defenseman we have on the roster right now is Braden Schultz, which is great. It's fantastic. Goaltending, because goaltending is what gave us so many goddamn wins last year. Ian Blomqvist, and I didn't really realize until I read the comments, maybe we got all those wins because he was an X Factor. And that just shows more proof to the fact that goaltenders do not matter in NHL video games. Put a 71 overall in there with X Factors and you're good. So Ian Blomqvist, hopefully you can grow some more this year. And Jorgen Sojin, every time we do this. Scratch players, I don't think you really care. Dubinsky, we did get a couple of cap whales just to get us to $2 million below the cap ceiling, which is good. So it's time to start the regular season. I'm going to go ahead and show you the draft first, though. I've sent my scouts out. The projected 1st overall pick is from the Extraliga, Andrei Wisnowski, a center. The best defenseman in the draft is Max Amble picks this draft. Nyquist, Bryce Phillips. Hopefully it's a good draft. Last year didn't go the greatest. We got 3 players who are good. Obviously, Brayden Yager, he isn't playing center right now, and because I want him to get that chemistry with Toby Lowe. He's playing center basically everywhere else on the team. Special teams, not like I'm going to show you those because they're garbage. Let's start the regular season against Seattle. I am struggling to breathe right now. It feels like my chest weighs about 800 pounds, but NHL content comes first, baby. I'm finally alive this week. Not been pretty at all. This is the first time I felt like actually sitting down and recording for an hour. First game of our 2nd season. It's time. It's against the Seattle Kraken first period. 2-1. We got a lead. Gary Mayhew and Platt. Second period. It's 2-1. 30 shots on net for Seattle. Can we hold on for our first win of the season? We're an overall worse roster than we were last year, but maybe Ian Blomqvist can be the all-star. And Jared McCann's gonna tie the game. And a power play. Can we hold on? We can. and we're headed to overtime. You know what? Screw it. Let's jump in. It's time for some overtime here in Seattle. How's it gonna go? Overtime, baby. Our first live game here. Toby Lowe snipes on Grubauer, but Grubauer is going to stop that puck dead in its tracks. I'm still working on mixing the audio for NHL 23. I think this is the first in-live game that I've actually recorded. I'm assuming the background isn't great. Oh, a snipe. Oh, Toby Lowe. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had it. Can we get our first win in our first game? Shane Wright. Uh-oh. 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 Ian Blomqvist's gonna stop that one, though. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. I want this win. I want this win. And aren't those sleek jerseys? Ooh, purple and some white. White. Oh, it's good. Oh, a big save, Ian Blomqvist. Down to the point. And are we going to get a breakaway here? Toby Lowe's trying at the line. It is stopped. Lovely. Don't you love that? I love it. So great. Here we go. Center. Toby Lowe is at it again. No, he's not. I lied. 29. Is that Wall? Or is that Braden Yager? He's going to slip by Wenberg. And Braden Yager's got it. Here we go. Toby Lowe once again. Toby Lowe is around. Lowe in front. Yager tries to get his first career NHL goal. Oh, and Mayer's going to get it. No. No. Oh, and that could have been a break. For Schultz in front for Mayer again, but Ian Blomqvist will send it out to Toby Lowe. Toby Lowe is going to get it for a 2-on-1. Braden Yager down to Toby Lowe. Oh, and that's a save. Back down to the point. Desharnais over to Lowe. Lowe gets crushed, and Schultz has a breakaway. He's got speed and the moves, and it's stopped. Up to Toby Lowe once again. He is not coming out of this game. He is the stud. Future captain of the team, Wenberg, will stroll it back down the ice once again. To the point, Schultz on net, that's off the bar. Oh my, oh my. Toby Lowe once again, come on Toby. Picked off there. That's gonna be a power play for the Goats in OT. That's what I'm talking about. Another hit into the boards. Here we freaking go. Can I call a timeout? I feel like I should call a timeout. I'm gonna call a timeout. Here we go. Toby Lowe, power play extraordinaire. It's time. Okay. Who is that the guy from Practical Jokers? Practical Jokers? He looks, you know who I'm talking about. So, what? I don't know his name. Yanni Gourde here on the face-off. Power play for 2 minutes here. 52 seconds remaining in OT. That's a win. Weber. Oh, he was trying for that one-timer. Toby Lowe. Oh, misses the net. Oh, no, Toby Lowe. Oh, no. Oh, they dump it out. 39 seconds remaining in the overtime. Or we're headed to the shootout, and I'm not sure we're going to be so great in that. Toby Lowe just dancing the line here. Braden Yager back pass over to Semenov. Weber. Oh, Weber. He's still good. He's still got it. He's still got it here, folks. They will dump it out once again. We will have one more chance here in overtime to get the goal that will win this game. And Braden Yager, he's got a bit of room. Got a bit of room around the net. Toby Lowe, back down to Weber. Yager, over to Semenov. Semenov, they'll take the shot, and they will get it out. Travis Sanheim dumps it, and we are headed to the shootout. Awesome. You know what? That was really good overtime, all things considered. We are not a good team. We have 45 shots against, but we also have 30 of our own. Here in overtime, Ian Blomqvist will have to stop the pucks here. Toby Lowe, look at that goddamn stud. Here we go, Toby. Toby in on net. He's gonna get stopped by Grubauer. Grubauer is a vet at this point in the league. We gotta take them serious. Captain. Who's the captain? Eberle, Jordan Eberle, captain of the Kraken, is going to walk in easy. Makes Ian Blomqvist look like Swiss cheese just over the blocker, and that'll do it. Lead in the shootout, for the Kraken. Semenov is going to just skate it in. Nothing great there from him. And I'm expecting us to lose this one. Who's down there? It's Bjorkstrand walking in on net, and it's a goal. The Seattle Kraken will win game 1 of 82 in the shootout. Boys, I wouldn't be too upset. It was a good game, good heart from this team. We're going to win plenty of championships. I feel it. If we're that good already, good things are coming to Oklahoma. The GOATs will be the GOATs eventually. Yeah, Kraken, yada, yada, yada. You won. We get it. You're a terrible franchise anyway, so it's not like it matters, right? It's not like it matters. I'm not even cut. I want to see how fast NHL 23 is on the PS5, because last year I had to cut and make things work because it's such a slow game, but here we are. In the first calendar month of the season, we already got 1 point. Time to simulate to the end of this month. Here we freaking go. Ian Blomqvist. 10-1 loss. Isn't pretty. Tulsa Tusslers, we don't care about right now. We've yet to get our first win of the season. Not saying that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If we win 0 games this season, I'll live 0-7-2 to start this season. 2 points. Not great, but it's okay. I didn't expect for us to, I think we won 11 last year. I should have checked that before the video started. 11 seems like the right number. Oh, baby. Make bets. When are we getting our... And there it is, our first win. I didn't even get to stop. Our first win of the season comes against the 4-11-3 Arizona Coyotes. I will take it. Hell freaking yes. I love it. We are a worse team, right? Because we just have a bunch of 50 overall. There's a shutout. Holy moly. I'm so stuffed up right now. It is hard. This is difficult. This is like extreme franchise mode. What was I going to say before we won 1-0 over the 10-10-4 Winnipeg Jets? 1-0 shootout win. So both goalies allowed 0 goals that game. So does it really count as a shutout? Yes. Congratulations, whoever got that. We're here in December. We're just going to keep going. We are just going to keep flying by the seat of our pants. 2 wins on the season. Doubt we're going to hit 11. If we could hit 5, I'm still very cool with that record. I want the first overall pick, though. This year, it's time to win. Win a first overall pick challenge. 2 wins on the season. We are losing left and right. And this is such a much different commentate. Just different. Hey, we got a win there against St. Louis to end the month. Yeah, it's just different commentating here on the PS5 because it's so much quicker. And I don't give EA a lot of credit. And I'm not sure if this is an EA thing. But it's quite nice to see a game you pay $100+ for every year. That it actually sort of okay. It works a little bit. Just a little bit. 3-32-2. Holy moly. Heading into the new year. Welcome to 2024? Question mark? I think it's 2024. 3 wins on the season. And then we beat the Lightning. 2 Stanley Cups in the past decade for the Lightning, and we beat them in the shootout. I'll check the draft class at the end of the month. Then I'll probably have to send my scouts out again to do their thing. But closing in, I mean, I guess we're halfway through the season already. 4-43-2. And 25 points for Braden Yager. Yeah, I'm not expecting them to hit all the milestones I want them to this season. I want them to all grow. An 84 overall for Toby Lowe. He's a stud. Braden Yager is a 73. So that's all I like to see there. Gerald Mayhew, I'm getting a call, but I don't care. I'm going to put this on the ground. Thank you, phone. Gary Mayhew. Rob Ewan, 40 overall. Not 40, 49 overall. So he grew. Koski Ranta. Yeah, we're not a good team. And that's okay. We got Aaron Wall, 20 over. What are the penalties? So he's got as many penalty minutes as halfway through the season. Okay, so, not good. But what do you expect from a team like this? Really? And Schultz is not bad. Yeah, we only have 5 defensemen in the NHL right now. And Schultz is a 70 overall. That's not bad. That's not bad for a former fourth round draft pick. An 892 from Ian Blomqvist. Overall, I mean, he's playing better than he did last year. I mean, he had 8 wins last year. He might match it this year. How's our backup doing? 15 losses. Not bad, though. I'm okay with that. We're good. Things are good here in Oklahoma. I'm not mad. If we get to season 10 and we're still struggling like this, then there's an issue. I do want to check the draft class, though. Just give you a bit of a tease here. No franchise players this year. Damn, how unfortunate. Andrei Vishnovsky, projected first overall pick this year. Our scout thinks he's going to go second overall. Or that's where our scout wants him to go. We got Phillips here. The defenseman, offensive defenseman, Max Amble is NHL ready to go, medium elite. That's a good top 6 right there. We got options. Do we want another center? If we fall outside of the first overall pick, I think the defenseman, the German Max Amble, is the way to go. I'm sure I'm butchering his name, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to do the draft this episode as well. Yes, we are, because that's what you guys are here for. Berkeley here. I'm gonna pin you, Berkeley Catton. Oh, not bad. Also, yeah, well, like, what's the point of us caring about mid-round guys in the first round? Because I shouldn't pay too much attention there. Tommy Pustinen. Ooh, yeah, I like you, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead, send my scouts out one more time to the end of the season, and we will check back on the draft class at another point. And perfect, my scouts have been sent out one more time to the end of the season around April, June, so they're doing their jobs. They're doing their jobs good. Couple of guys on my radar right now. The defenseman is most likely what I'm going to go for. And if I still win the first overall pick, that's still likely the guy I want to take. Obviously, we want our forward core to be great. We do need some defensemen. And we can't win a cup. And there we go. Another win on the season, 3-2 win over the Islanders. We can't win a cup without a franchise-level defenseman, which we always have in every franchise mode. Go back to our very first franchise mode. What do we have? Franchise defenseman. Our next one, franchise defenseman. Another one, a franchise defenseman. That is 3 wins in the month of February. We are at 7 wins on the season. Ian Blomqvist putting in the work once again. Maybe we don't need a legit goalie. Maybe we just need a 72 overall Ian Blomqvist. We don't care about the trade deadline. We are almost at the end of the season. Let the thing do its thing. Gotta simulate the deadline, not like we care. Jacob Zaboral, why am I even checking this? 78, damn, Jacob Zaboral. Damn, they didn't really have a good draft in 2015, did they? Another win there in the shootout. 8-1 loss, 11-1 loss. We're good at losing games. That's apparent. Are we gonna win 11 games? Match our total from last year? Maybe. I mean, only a couple more years of tanking. I think we're gonna be a playoff team sooner rather than later. Philadelphia, can we hit 10? 2 in our next 3? Yeah, it's not looking like it. Envy 2023-2024. NHL regular season is over, finishing the season at 8-71-3, so slightly worse than last year. I'm still Braden Yager had 50 points. That's legit. I do want to check the entire league, see where we finished. I'm gonna bet last. But did we finish last in every category? In like every goals for, were we last? But yeah, by a bit. Goals against, the worst. Power play, not the worst, which is good to see. Penalty kill, the worst in the NHL, but that's not surprising. We were better at home than we were away. No, we weren't. We were better away than we were home. In our last 10, 0-10-0, and the worst team in the NHL this season, the Oklahoma City Goats, by, just a measly 40 points. Please let us win the first overall pick. If we can get a top 3 pick, cool. I just want the defenseman. I should probably check the points, right? 82 games over, 50 points for Braden Yager, 73 overall. I'm hoping he gets some off-season growth. 50 for Yager, 45 for Toby Lowe. Not a whole lot worse than he did last year, but he really didn't have... Oh, Toby. Buddy. How do you go from 6 penalty minutes to 104? Do you want to explain? Did you have a rough... you okay? Still a great giveaway to takeaway ratio machine. He gonna ratio you. Toby Lowe. How? Am I having a moment here? How do you go from 6 penalty minutes to 104? That has got to be the biggest turnarounds I've ever seen. That is not good, Toby. Get that together. Gerald Mayhew, 44 points, 26 goals. Not bad. Ewan, 21 points. Not bad. And the rest of our guys, nothing spectacular here in the bottom 9. Not bad, though. Defensively, Schultz, 22 assists for Schultz this season. Not bad. He could be here a long time. What? He was our 2022 draft pick. Not bad. AHL, let's not look at that because it's disgusting. Goaltending, Ian Blomqvist, 8 wins, so he matches what he had last year. Has more losses because he played more games, better save percentage, worse goals against. I'm pretty happy with that. If, once we have a good defensive core, he's going to be putting up some solid numbers. I will check the entire NHL just to see if we affected stats at all. See, this is why this is a video game. Because he played 73. Matt Murray played 73 games. In what world does it ever happen? Connor Bedard, 58 points. Hey, Braden Yager. I mean, minus 107. Let's, blot that out. If you take that away, really good season. Really, really good year for him. Defensively, Victor Hedman's... is Tony DeAngelo going to win the Norris? Ew, I don't like that at all. Oh, Mitch Marner, the only 100-point player in the NHL. 105. Where the hell is Connor McDavid? How? Game, make it make sense. An 89 point... Oh, this game. Okay, but we are closing in on the NHL entry draft. It's time to head... Just keep going. Keep chugging along. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. The draft is on its way. Are we going to win the first overall draft pick? I'm going to grab some water here. Hydrate before you die straight. Okay, draft class doing its thing. I gotta trust my scouts. I gotta trust the process. Because that went well for the 76ers. The Nashville Predators. If only that could happen in my franchise mode. Wins the Stanley Cup in year number 2. Texas Stars do win the Calder. Come on, I want to know. First overall pick is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Good news. We fall 1 spot, which guarantees us that defenseman. Yes, boys. Clap. We didn't win the first pick. It would be nice just to win it on, just the premise of the lottery. We won 8 games. You'd think the odds would be in our favor. Yeah, it's the defenseman. Gotta be the defenseman. I mean, I like Bryce Phillips. He's a sniper. It says he's a two-way forward, but he's similar to Vladimir Tarasenko. When has Vladimir Tarasenko ever done anything two-way forward, ever? Visnovsky, another two-way forward. Yet nothing? Yeah. No, we have second pick. We're getting the defenseman. Absolutely. There's no question about it. Looks like he's our best option. Oh, no, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. What are you? I don't know what you are. Oh, he's gonna be good. We don't risk that though. Sergei Alexandrov. Damn it, that's so cool. I have no idea what. Yeah, he's not even NHL ready. Best, he's medium elite. I want to get the guy who's guaranteed, right? Few retired players. I guess we can check this. Joe Thornton. Shea Weber. Salute you. Oklahoma City GOAT. For sure. It looks like we actually lost a couple guys here. Oh, that's what Oklahoma City starts with. Oh. Yes. Shea Weber retiring. Louis Eriksson retiring. All of these guys made $17 million on the way out, getting paid, getting their retirement pay. Congratulations on retirement. You guys made it. Just enjoy retirement, because it's going to be hell here for a bit. Scouts, all that, don't really care about at the moment. We care about le draft. Le draft, le class. It's time for the Year 2 NHL entry draft. We have the second overall pick. No trades are allowed. Me only draft. Me only draft. First pick is Phillips. I keep wanting to say Brett Phillips, but I feel like that's an actual human being. Bryce Phillips, two-way forward. It's the defenseman. The defenseman is what we are going with. I just decided just to press it. Just, you never know. Alex, if this was a regular franchise mode, I would be stealing him. I'd be stealing you. I'd be stealing all these players. But with the second overall selection, I am proud to select from the DEL Iserlohn Roosters, Max Amble. Welcome to Oklahoma. 78 overall, offensive defenseman. There is our cornerstone. You need a German engineer, and that's what Amble is. 12. I'm so sad. That pick is going to be so good. Into the second round, it hurts so much. Amble, not the best defense, not the best overall in the top 5 here, but we get the best available defenseman in the draft. I don't know a lot of players in the Year 2 draft. Doesn't seem like there's any of the guys that are actually supposed to go. I might be wrong, like Catton might be an actual guy. Okay, Salio wasn't bad. Defensive defenseman, he's going to take some time to grow, and Alexandrov, nowhere near as good. He probably has the X factors that he does. Yeah, he's going to be a beast. Mestern, it seems to fall off here. Not a bad mid-first round. Kivi Harju. Oh, AA Ron Kivi Harju is supposed to go around first overall next year. I probably have to upgrade him. Yeah, I gotta do my awesome live stream where I edit for like 8 hours. All the rosters. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun, EA? With our second overall pick in the draft, I have no idea what I want to go with though. Why does a center have a shock and awe zone ability? Is that for, I feel like, what? Maybe I'm having a moment here, because that's not a goalie ability. Maybe I'm the problem. Miles DeLuca, 1-year ETA. Oh, we could just snag another defenseman right now. We could go with Kalle Landeskog, 3-year ETA, similar to Claude Giroux. I don't want to go with Yuri Zubov. Didn't have a bad year. Don't want to go with him though. I'm gonna snag DeLuca maybe. We got Ali Nicholson. We need wingers. We do need legit wingers. And I'm not totally settled on DeLuca just because, only says he's a medium top 6. He could be a low elite. I don't want to bet on that though, because last year our second round draft pick wasn't good, and that puts us behind a year where we got to fill in that good spot eventually. Braxton Schremp, what an awesome name there. It seems like there's a lot of medium forwards this year. Cameron Grant, around 105, so that'll be might have to get him with our next pick. Do we need another goalie though? Cameron Grant? I'm not sure. Not sure here. We could go with DeLuca, right-handed defenseman. It's a 1-year ETA. I mean, how do we not go with a guy like this? Miles DeLuca. We can get forwards like Landeskog. I mean, he's probably a two-way forward. Again, I'm going with DeLuca. DeLuca, welcome to Oklahoma. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. A defensive defenseman. So we get the offensive defenseman. We get Miles DeLuca, who is the defensive defenseman, who has relatively good offensive attributes. 83, 82 wrist shot, slap shot power, good offensive awareness, Great defensive awareness. This kid is going to step into the NHL immediately. So our defensive core looking a whole lot better. 67 is our next pick. I do want to see what we missed. Landeskog, not great. Zubov, yeah, I mean, I would have liked to added most of these guys. I'm glad I went with my gut and the defenseman. We needed it, for sure. And the second round, not looking too delicious is the word I'd like to use. And the third round is here. We don't want to go with any actual players because they're not going to be great in this round. Low Ruben Sorelli. So he's got a guaranteed X factor, or is a low top six defenseman? He's got a guaranteed X factor? Yeah, is that 1, 2, 3? He's got 4 bars. 4-year ETA. Do we add another defenseman? I don't hate that. Our next pick would be at a what? Our next pick is 100 and... I just want to see. I just want to see what it is. 100. So we're going to be able to get the goalie with our next selection. Oh my god. Could you imagine if I auto-drafted? Man, they might do good. They might. We got another defenseman here, Stanley Collins. Stanley Collins here at 93. Let's just, go down the board here. We got Callie Backer. It might not be a forward year. I might just take all the defensemen I possibly can. Andrei Shirokov. Don't hate that. Esteban Rosil. Rosil, not bad. Another defenseman, 89th. Supposed to go there. We got Stanley Collins, obviously. Karol Mrazek. Don't hate that either. Yeah, we might as well. I'm gonna go... Do I go with the defenseman, Esteban Rosil? Another... or do I go with... where is his name? Where is he? Backer? No. Or Shirelli. Like, why is he guaranteed to be that good? That's dumb. Team utilization. Yeah, I don't want to go with him then. Screw it. We'll just go with our third pick of the 2024 NHL entry draft. I'm proud to select from the SHL, Esteban Rosil. Another defenseman. Perfect. With our 100th overall selection, probably going to go with the goalie. Doesn't seem like we missed out here too much. Yeah, low, you miss, especially when you don't get the low top 6 guys in these rounds. You're definitely going to hurt for it in the long run. We got another goalie. I mean, do we go with the goalie? If there's nothing else here, I'm going with the goalie. The goalie seems like our best bet here. It seems like... Oh, hold on. Nicholas Petterstrom. I don't want to get screwed again, though. Right winger. I mean, we could just get another defenseman. Or the goalie. I mean, the goalie, post-to-post, 5-year ETA. Doesn't have any weaknesses, though. Had a really good... we need just another goalie. Might as well. Medium elite goaltender, 48 overall. Does he have the X factor? He does not. Which isn't bad. Not bad. Did we miss anything good here in... Mayarov. Didn't really know about him. So it's a defensive draft, which we needed. We definitely need one of these early in the franchise mode just to sort of get our D-core back, because we haven't really drafted that well defensively to start this franchise mode. Let's go to overall Gustavo Strombolombolombolus. Tell me you don't want that player on our team. We're 130, which means a lot of these guys are going to be gone. Center, Crane. Oh. Graham Crane. Graham Cracker. I'm going with you. Welcome to Oklahoma. And he's a power forward. 56 overall, power forward. Need those for the bottom 6, definitely. 166 is our next selection. I'm not going to check the last round because I'm sad. Braden Dubé. I feel like he's an actual person. Not going to go with him, though. Just, these last couple of picks, not going to be that great anyways. My voice is starting to go. Oh, lovely. Do we go with the tall player? Who is the tallest player in the draft? Who is the tallest player left? 6 foot. Oh, yes. 6'6", Tim Metzer. Welcome to the team. It's all about the Mets. 65 overall. And our last pick of the draft. First overall in the 7th round. I'm going to select... Shoemakers? I mean, damn! There's so... Like, these guys should be okay, right? AJ Shoemakers. Why not? Whatever. You know what? The first several selections of this draft made it worth it. Amble, DeLuca, Rosehill, even Grant were really good selections, so we got over par what we wanted to get this year. You need to get at least 3 decent players to make the lineup every year, and we did just that. Let's sim to the re-sign phase. Not worried about coaching, not worrying about scouting on screen. Got to do that off screen because it is so incredibly boring, and I don't have many more words to say. So let's go to old expiring Gary Mayhew. I mean, damn, you want 2 minutes? What kind of player do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I am. We're gonna let go of you. We're gonna let go of you and you. This is the best part of the episode. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Do we have enough players to fill out the team? I feel like we just need a couple of defensemen. 1 or 2. Walker, goodbye, my friend. Ouliette, goodbye. And Gary Mayhew will probably bring back RFAs, none. Unsigned players, Amble, you are making the team right out of camp. DeLuca, the same way. We will also sign Rosehill. He will enter the lineup immediately. Crane and Shoemakers. I'm going to... actually, we probably need the center for the 4th line. So I'm going to take you. Perfect. We sign those guys. Do we need to sign the goalie right away? I mean, Appleby we can let go. Metzer, Grant. We got 2 goalies under contract. I'll sign both of them for the AHL. Might as well. The AHL will get good eventually. And when I mean eventually, about a decade from now. And that should be it. Amble's going to sign Grant. Perfect. DeLuca, Rosehill, all of them will sign on the dotted line. Welcome to the NHL. Your potential is probably going to get screwed by being on an sub-10-win team. But you know what? Don't be too sad, because you're making the NHL. You know what? Let's give you all the money in the world. Gary Mayhew, a 1-year contract, because you want 2.9, but I feel you're worth about Connor McDavid. So here's $18 million. The cap is growing very quickly. The max was only 17.5 last year, which is quite cool. Sign immediately, thank you. And that is going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who think may enjoy this sort of thing. I'll see you back in year number 3 with your Oklahoma City Goats. Ciao.